Hello friends, welcome to ProTalent and I'm Nitin Parmar. I'm going to discuss about MBA interview preparation part in this module. This module is specifically targeted towards giving you answers to frequently asked personal interview questions at IIMs and other top B schools. So when you are targeting your B schools, you want to get admission into top B school, there must be a right strategy to attack interview. My dear students, many times we believe that look, interview is all about ourselves. Okay, we can speak about it. My dear students, yes, you can speak about yourselves, but if you know right approach, you know right strategy, okay, your chances of getting into the MBA college improves. And what is the meaning of a strategy? What is the meaning of a strategy? Strategy means the kind of, you can say, identifying what the B school looks for, what is their expectation from the young generations like you who are going for an academic program, and you can say what they want to gain from that academic program, what they would like to, you can say, implement in their career progress. Yes or no? So those kind of thing is what a clarity needed for us. If I have a clarity about, you can say, such kind of understanding, possibly I will be in a position to, you can say, reach to a good college. I can crack every single interview. But let me remind you or give you a disclaimer that let's understand every interview is a unique experience. Even let's say you are fully prepared, but you may not be able to convince all interviewers. But if you are prepared well, the chances are that you are able to convince more and more people. Yes or no? So that's the reason why you have to prepare thoroughly well for the interview. My objective in this particular modules will be, this is our first module, we are going to give you more such kind of modules. My objective in this particular modules is that to train you with a right thought process, to give you a sense of direction, to give you right information. Okay, I do not wish to unnecessarily create in your mind that look, MBA is all about, you can say, good communication. You focus a lot in your, let's say, why marketing or why finance, okay, kind of thing. Believe me, good B school is an academic program, so they want a student with a good academic capability, not just superficial capability. Yes or no? Some of you may be good orator, many of you may not be. Yes, my dear students, you may not be good orator, still you have a great chance of getting into an MBA college. So let's understand what it takes to get into an MBA college, especially after I cracked a tough exam like CAT or Symbiosis or Narsimonji or Xavier's, that is ZAT, or even IIFT. Okay, after all these examinations, you can say if I have cracked it, I'm called in the interview. Yes or no? On an average, for let's say X number of seats, they are going to call you at least, we can say, 4 to 5 times the number of candidates for the interview purpose. Yes or no? So thereby you have a good competition. Your success in the interview is to the tune of 20 to 25 percentage. Yes or no? So thereby it takes, you can say, good amount of time that we prepare thoroughly well. So at ProTalent, we believe in continuous and comprehensive learning. Now what is our goal? Our goal is to motivate you to keep busy and keep studying well. At the same time, we wish to give you correct guidance. In today's session, I'm going to deal with 3 important questions. Okay, and I am going to give you a right background that how do I prepare for that particular questions? So I'm sure all of you are aware that when you enter into the interview room, or let's say you have a Skype interview or Google Meet interview or a Zoom meeting interview, which is in a virtual platform, you have an interview, it is very obvious, it is very common to ask a question that tell me something about yourself, introduce yourself. That's a very standard question, and that question forms the basis of all questions in the interview room. I'm sure you know that when you apply or when you get a call from IIMs, they are going to send you some, you can say, form filling part. Yes or no? So there is some, you can say, interview sheets to be filled in. You have filled in that, which is already there with them. What is the information they have about you? They have your name, your 10th and 12th marks, your graduation marks, okay, okay, your work experience, do you have some gap in your education, okay, did you can say achieve something that is some achievement related things, okay, your interest, hobbies, all those information is there with them. Many times some of the IIMs may ask questions about the crucibles in your life. They may ask a question possibly about, we can say, any experiences, leadership experiences, successful experiences, or experiences related to failure. Okay, those kind of questions are basically being asked. Yes or no? Those are the questions available with them, the answer available with them. Okay, so what should we include in the introduction part? Remember, in this module, I am going to teach you how to fish. I'm not going to give you fish. Simple. Yes or no? So there is no direct answer I'm going to give you. Okay. I'm sure you are smart people. You will be in a position to understand how to progress, how to go about, you can say, answering the question by getting right direction. Yes. So number one, introducing yourself and tell me something about yourself. What you should talk about. So my dear students, the game here is, you can say, all questions which will follow after this question will be dependent on this question. Whatever you mention, whatever you have mentioned, you can say even a small thing or a big thing, even a small thing or a big thing, whatever claim you have made in the interview, in the introduction part, the examiner is going to double check on it, is going to put a double click on everything. Yes or no? So my dear students, we have to be very careful. We have to be very careful what we are talking about. Okay, we may possibly, you can say, try and talk a lot about couple of, you can say, achievements from our side, but we need to know the usage of right words. Okay, in case certain things which you have not achieved, or something which you have just started, okay, and you want to boast about it in the interview room, in the introduction, that's a bad idea. Why? The examiner will actually pick up that particular thing. For example, you are not a good reader, you have not been reading a lot, but you know that MBA college requires good reader, and you start talking about, okay, look, I have been reading newspaper and magazines or books or whatever like that. Okay, examiner may actually ask a lot of questions to you about that newspaper or a magazine or a book or something connected to that, and if you are not, you can say, a regular reader, the examiner will be in a position to check it very easily. Yes or no? Okay, so make sure you don't bluff, you don't tell, you can say, on some thoughts which, you can say, you got it in last, you can say, 2 to 3 months. That's not a good idea. Think about something which you have done over a period of time. Okay, so first thing first, okay, introduction should comprise of so around 50 to 60 seconds, not very longish, not very short. Okay, this is very crucial. It should be between 50 to 60 seconds. You can possibly start, hello sir, my name is this, I come from this, and that way you can start. The order, maybe you can say, you talk about yourself, you talk about your academic part, you talk about your family background, you talk about your achievements, okay, or let's say you talk about yourself, that is your name, your background, in the sense you come from which city, okay, and then you talk about your work experience, that's your profile, what is the work you do, in which company you do, okay, then you go and talk about your, let's say, academic thing, then you come back to your family, or you start with you come to your family, whatever the permutation combination you wish to provide, that's okay, that's okay, but define it well. Okay, define it well. For example, let's say when you talk about your educational qualifications, okay, you always talk about your educational qualification from graduation in the descending order, graduation, then 12th, and then 10th. Okay, now what should you talk about in educational qualification? Should you talk about why did you take a particular qualification? No, that's not a good idea. That why did I take engineering, or why did I go for, let's say, economics course? Okay, no, that's not a good idea. Focus on what did you learn from that training, that education. Okay, what skill you develop, what knowledge you have, what expertise you have developed. Focus on that particular front. You may need to philosophize that idea as well. Okay, so for example, let's say you may possibly go back and you can say review that, look how this education helped me to become, you can say, skill oriented person, at the same time develop my broader ability. Okay, you may be in a 5 year, let's say, research program of any IIT or NIT, which is let's say MSc kind of program. Okay, now when you are in MSc, you know the MSc program teaches you more about research, especially when you go into the master's degree. Okay, so you may possibly try and focus on your research part. Yes, so identify what is so crucial about your educational qualification. What did you learn in that educational qualification? What skill sets have been developed? Okay, what you can say motivation drives you could develop out of this program? Okay, how did you get influence from teachers, from your peer groups? What competition kind of thought process you developed in your mind? This is very crucial. Okay, this is very important, wherein you even can talk about, you can say, your 12th as well, your 10th as well. Okay, in the similar way, you may possibly would like to connect, you can say, that is, you would like to say progressive development. Okay, so for example, something you did, something you have done in 10th, and then you continued similar kind of thing in 12th, then similar kind of thing in your graduation. You would like to connect, focus on education. Remember, a B school is an academic program. They wish to know a lot about your academic capability. My general suggestion to you is, in your introduction, let's say you are talking about a lot of things, and that is together is 100 percentage, more than 50 percentage of your time should be spent on educational qualification than any other thing. I know there are so many students who end up talking about a lot of things. For example, in one of the interview, one of the student started to talk about, we can say, sports. He was good at sports. He focused a lot on sports. Okay, okay. Remember, you are going for an academic program. Okay, there you have to show your academic capabilities. Your sports capabilities are not the primary reason why MBA college will give you admission. Okay, at the end of the day, IIMs are going to give you admission on your educational qualification. Okay, your sports or any other area where you have expertise, okay, or you are having national level certification. Remember, that is, you can say, a kind of peripheral thing, that is superficial. The concrete part is your academic front. Okay, So my dear students, focus on it. Okay. There are some people who suggest that there is no need to mention your school, but you may possibly mention your board or university. Hello, sir. I did my engineering from Maharaja Sayajirao University of Baroda. That is how you can possibly talk about your university. Okay. Or you talk about, let's say, you studied from, let's say, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel National Institute of Technology. You may possibly start with that, or you want to go with the, let's say, acronym SVNIT or IIT Mumbai or IIT Chennai, okay, or LRCC, kind of, we can say, options you can go for. Okay, that is possible. That is possible. Okay. It is a broader idea. It is better idea to have, you can say, the board and the university to be talked about than the school, okay, or the college name. Okay. And then about work experience also. My dear students, always focus on, let's say, if you have a work experience, some of you may have a year or 2 or 3 years of experience. Okay. Now I'm sure, okay, so whatever is your experience, okay, always tell the reality about it. So what is important? Important is what is your job, you can say, designation, then what is your job profile. Okay, focus on your job profile. Okay, okay, don't focus on the work you do. Remember, many of us have certain profile, okay, but we also carry out, we can say, few other work. So there is a difference between a role and a function. Yes or no? So many of you have, you can say, job experience, many of you have a role defined, but many of you end up discussing about your functions. Okay, my dear students, in introduction, focus on roles. Okay, this is very important because it helps the other, you can say, party, that is the interviewer. The interviewer will get a proper understanding about your role, and he will be in a position to develop certain, you can say, basic questions about it. When you end up talking about functions, what you are performing, okay, there will be lot of nitty gritty. Okay, lot of nitty gritty, and many times you go for unnecessary discussion. Okay, please avoid in the introduction. Okay, as you progress, when the interviewer is more interested in the function part of it, you talk about it. Okay, but focus on roles. Okay, this is very important. So talk about roles, don't talk about functions in the interview part. Okay, and you can also, you can say, show your gratitude towards your organization, towards your, you can say, work, you can say, towards your, let's say, system, and you say that what did you learn from it. My dear students, showing gratitude, that means telling that this is what I've learned in a positive tone, in a positive word, is very crucial. Yes or no? That tells the, you can say, interviewer that the student, you can say, or the candidate, you can say, is having those, you can say, four Qs, four question: IQ, SQ, EQ, and PQ. Yes, so thereby they would like to identify a couple of, you can say, like, let's say, points like EQ, emotional quotient. So when you are going for a management world, the idea of gratitude plays a very important role. So you show your key learning from it. Okay, key learning from your organizational role. Okay, and then you may possibly mention something about your internship and graduation projects. My dear students, it is very crucial for all of us to understand that if I'm a fresher, I must be having some kind of, let's say, graduation project or internship activities. Yes or no? I must talk about it. Okay. Many times we may feel, sir, I have not done anything. हमने कुछ भी नहीं किया था वहां पे. ऐसा नहीं होता है. ठीक है. हम मानो कुछ नहीं करते. Agreed. But you can say when we have to show it to people, when we have to present it to people, okay, we have to actually put a lot of things in perspective. At the end of the day, we must have prepared a report, we must have submitted it to our university, so it is for sure that we must have done something well. Yes or no? So my dear students, focus on your internship and some graduation project. So when you talk about graduation project, what is the problem statement or what is the objective? Okay, okay, talk about it, give some kind of situational background. So possibly in the introduction, you can simply talk about my graduation project, give a name and also give a scope, okay, in one line. Okay, that is very crucial. And then you can mention about your interests and hobbies. Okay, so my dear students, focus on this issue, you can say, in a very serious manner. Don't put any random thing. Okay, don't put any random thing. For example, let's say you are not reading newspaper and magazine, and you can say in some anxiety, okay, in some kind of, you can say, a kind of, you can say hadbadati, or some kind of, you can say, not confident, you are not very confident about your presentation, you blurt it out something. Yes, many times we do that. Yes, we are not very confident. Yes, and thereby we blurt out something, whatever comes to our mind, whatever is a lower hanging fruit in our mind, कि ये भी बोल सकते, ये भी बोल सकते, ये भी बोल दो, ठीक है ना? कुछ पढ़ते हैं बोल दो. That looks okay for us, ठीक है? But my dear students, it is a short, a harakiri. Why? Because examiner, that is interviewer, is definitely going to ask you a lot of questions. Okay, on that front, that when you said you are reading, for example, you said, sir, I read international magazine. You understood while preparing for your, let's say, CAT, you understood that there is a very good magazine called Economist. And sir, I am reading Economist. Agreed. Okay, he will ask you which are the regular columns of Economist. Now, if you are not a regular reader of Economist, you don't know those columns. Yes or no? Or the interviewer may ask anything from the, you can say, magazine, which generally someone who is following that magazine for more than a year or two will be knowing it. Yes or no? So thereby, don't randomly put something about your interest or hobbies. My general suggestion, okay, is whenever you wish to say this is your hobby, okay, so always remember you must have worked on it for more than 3 years, okay, or interest, it should be more than 1 year. Only then you talk about it. Something which you just started recently, no need to talk about it. There is no need to talk about it. At the same time, try and focus on any item. Try and focus on any item which will give you, which will improve a kind of skill, a capability, a knowledge, okay, a perspective kind of thing to, let's say, any individual. Always focus on that. For example, let us say you are regular watcher of OTT platforms. You are watching a lot of web series and you are a binge watcher. Okay. Now, did you learn something about it? Can you talk about a kind of business part of it? Okay. Can you understand the consumer psyche there? Can you understand the broader, you can say, understanding about the, you can say, the way the platforms are being provided, the ways the stories are provided? You can say, can you understand that? Or let's say you are a regular e-sport player, or you are playing some games online on a regular basis. Okay, are you really aware about lot of things apart from just playing? Okay, remember, you may be playing well, okay, you may be enjoying due to that, okay, but when you have to talk to someone in the interview room, whether it is interview at IIMs or tomorrow that interview may be at some consultancy company like McKinsey, BCG, or some iBank, okay, JP Morgan, Citibank kind of scenario, there they would like to see that what is your, you can say, learning about it. They wish to know, can you articulate your experiences? This is very important. Okay, so thereby you have to think in a right manner. This is about your introduction. I hope it is very clear to you. Yes, okay, great. So my dear students, focus on this front, introduction. This is very crucial. Okay, This is very crucial. I've given you very broader perspective. Okay. Oh, I missed out one important part. Something about your family background. Yeah, I'll just take a couple of minutes. Okay. Family background is very crucial. Okay. You need to focus about your family background. You talk about your father and mother. You talk about your siblings. What are they doing? Okay. In terms of the profession, in terms of the job or business, whatever they are doing. Okay. Whatever is their, let's say, educational qualifications you wish to share. Okay. Or whatever the values you got, you identify. Okay, which is very crucial part about your family which you wish to share. What is the learning you got? Okay, for example, let us say, you can say, I remember one guy who gave a very interesting you can say introduction about the family. So I come from a nuclear family where let's say I was the youngest sibling. My father and uh, we were from village. My father was you can say farmer and mother was homemaker, and I was the youngest one. And throughout my learning, okay, being youngest child, I learned this. This is how people actually give perspective. Okay, I hope you understand this issue. Yes or no? So my dear students, always focus on right things. Okay, always focus on right things. Okay, great. Chaliye. So I'm sure you are able to understand this issue. So my dear students, don't miss out to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and tell to large number of people to be part of Pro Talent. Okay, thank you very much and all the best.